Back here on Sports On, just heard John Burton's chat with new Titans linebacker Rashaan Evans, drafted number 22 overall. Let's hear now from the men who drafted him, John Robinson and Mike Vrabel, their round one recap from Thursday night. The recap was they drafted Rashaan Evans, moved up with a trade with the Ravens to the 22nd overall pick to get him. Here's why.
Had a really productive
long video, Taylor.
College career.
So let's go to the round one recap of John Robinson, Mike Vrabel from Thursday night on Rashaan Evans.
For hanging out here with us. Really excited tonight to add Rashaan Evans to our football team. He's a guy that we spent quite a bit of time with here in the spring process. Comes from a program that is well known in this country down in Alabama, and really fits everything we're looking for in a Titan, and especially a defensive player.
Well, I didn't think that you needed to trade up to take him. Why did you feel like that was important?
We had gotten some info that there were some teams trying to get ahead of us, maybe there that were behind us, and we tried to get ourselves in position and got ourselves in position for that not to happen.
What do you want Evans to do? Do you see him sliding into the spot that Williams
know what to do and play fast and aggressive? That's what I want him to try to do.
Any concerns about his speed? He didn't run a 40, but
no. When John and I we watched a lot of tape, and when you press play, it looked like he was moving, and looked like when he got there, he was hitting pretty hard.
Do you think he can help in terms of pass rush?
He's played inside a linebacker primarily, but when they went into some of their sub defenses, he rushes off the edge. They blitz him quite a bit. He factors on passing downs, both as a rusher and in coverage. So a versatile player that can do quite a bit of things.
Does that factor in into front multiplicity?
Absolutely. You know, we're looking for those guys that love football, which Rashaan does. He's aggressive. He plays fast. He's instinctive, and when you look at where he came from, I mean, this was a guy that really played defensive end when he got to Alabama. They just put him on the edge of the line of scrimmage, and so he developed into an inside linebacker, and you see a lot of those instincts in the run game, and then obviously, like John mentioned, the versatility to play at the edge of the line of scrimmage and do some things to allow us to be multiple.
You talked about you guys spent with him after the pro day and just watching film together. What did you value from that? Helping this decision?
You could see his leadership in the room. We had several of the Alabama guys in that room, and the command that he had in that room. He kind of had an old soul feel about him. A guy that really loved football, loved sitting there talking, watching the film, and talking through the responsibilities that he had, that the front had, that the DBs had.
John, he's a guy who took time to become a starter, though. Did you ask about that, and what was the process?
Yeah, we talked to him about that, and he said that, hey, I just kept clocking into work every single day. I knew my time would come. I thought that said a lot about his character, a guy that had really wanted to play at Alabama and play at a high level. He didn't get down on himself. He didn't get down on the situation. He just kept fighting and fighting and fighting to make a name for himself.
Like when you worked him out on the field, what kind of impressions did you pick up about?
He's got some snap. I mean, you feel the snap and the power that he has, the explosiveness that shows up on tape. You feel that when you're out there working with him.
Did you work with him still in the field, John?
I didn't want him hitting me.
Mike, is he the guy who's lip busted?
No, he didn't shed any blood that day.
Was there another day?
No, another player.
Was there strategy in not bringing him in for a pre-draft visit?
I can't reveal that, Cam. Come on. We felt we spent time with him at the combine. In the interview process, our position coaches spent a lot of time with him at the combine in the interview process, and then we spent an hour and a half with him down there in the film room after the pro day, and checked all the boxes for us.
Is it a pretty good situation for him coming in with Woodyard as a potential mentor in that situation also?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot of guys on our defense and on our team that would be a great mentor, and like you mentioned, Wood would be one of them, and Rack and Derek. Logan Ryan's a guy that's played a lot of football. Jarrell Casey. If I came in, I'd be real close to Jarrell Casey. If I was a young player, I wouldn't be too far from him. He's a great pro. Practices, competes, hustles. At least what I've seen in 3 days. So I wouldn't be too far from Jarrell Casey if I was a young defensive player on the Titans.